Welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and in today's episode of Organize It Mondays, I'm going to share with you guys how I transfer my collections from one bullet journal to the next one. All right, well, let's get started. Okay, now I previously bullet journaled in a longer, more narrow traveler's notebook, and this was the insert for my collections. And now this is the notebook for my collections. Okay, so let me open this up and I'll kind of show you first what I did to help decide what I was going to move over and how I was going to move it over. So here was the list, and you'll see the first thing was my January 2016 annual planning meeting results. So 2016 is over. I went through and made sure I checked off any applicable boxes, but I did still need a planning list, or financial planning list is what this was. My husband and I meet every year. Normally would meet every year to go over our financial plan for the year, and so that's what that was. And so we still have financial tasks for 2017 as well. So I don't need this same list, but I do need a list, so I just put in parentheses 2017 next to that. And then this page was just additional tasks that we added to the meeting results for 2016. So I put an X there, meaning I don't need that list, because I'm just going to need one 2017 list. So then the next thing was my car maintenance records. So I do need that, and I want it to be the same list and just continuing that. So I put a check mark. So this is for the same type of list, but for 2017. This is X, I don't need it, and this is a check mark that says I still need the same list and I'm going to continue it. Same thing on the next one, AC and furnace inspection records. I still need that same list and I'm going to continue it on. The next thing was a pen test, which I put in parentheses new. So I don't need the pen test that I had before because it's different type of paper. Like this, I made this insert and I printed it on just regular printer paper. And so in the new notebook, the paper is very different. It's very nice, very thick, writes really well. And so I need to test pens on that new type of paper. The next thing was important telephone numbers, and I decided I still needed the same list, and there's a check mark. And of course I can add to that list, but I put in parentheses photocopy because it's a long list and I don't want to recreate the whole thing. So photocopy that. Next thing, miscellaneous things to do. I'm always going to want a list like that, so I put the check mark and continuing it on for anything that I didn't complete. And then a cleaning master list. I want that same list, and just as things come up that I may want to add to that list, because I do have a lot of things that I think I want to add to that list, but I haven't yet. And then this next thing was life group songs. So my husband and I host a small group of Bible study and fellowship every Friday night. And I would use that list as kind of a list of songs like, oh man, I need to figure out a song to sing this week. It's been a busy week. I can pull something from that list. But that list is really old. Not that the songs aren't still great, but I would like to learn some more songs or write down some more songs that I've learned and just add some new songs to that list. So I'm just going to create a whole new list. So I put here, also I wanted that list to be a list of performance and audition songs because I sing a lot, and so it'll just be anything that I would want to sing and for an audition or a performance of any kind. So I put here change, although I left the E off, change to performance and audition song list. Okay. Then the next one was Acts 2 communities, and I put an X. I'm not going to keep that one. That was when I was first trying to create a list of all the types of communities that I'm a part of, so that when I'm thinking of people I need to connect with or haven't connected with in a while, then I can think of all the different communities. But I really have done that long enough now that I have all of that in my head. And I don't think I need to write out a new list. Just every month, I always make a list of who I want to connect with that month. So Don't need a master list, I don't think, for that anymore. Then the next one is college and professional school supplies list, which I always want to have because I have 2 kids in college. But it's not going to be in my collections. I've noted here, and you probably can't read it, it's so small, moved to kids college bullet journal or kids college bujo. So I have a separate bullet journal for my kids for college related stuff. So that's where that one, I already moved it to that. Then watch list, I want to create a new watch list, and that list has to do with anything that I will watch on TV or the internet or on YouTube. And then I also had YouTube channel information, and that information has changed quite a bit, and it's not something that I even need to write in my collections. I mean, it's on my phone and my computer, and I have it mobile in everywhere I go. So cross that off. Favorite vegan vendor products, because I'm vegan, but I only ever wrote one thing on that list, so I crossed that off. I'm not going to use that. YouTube channel information, that was a continuation, other pages from that, so that's X'd out. Marker tests, yes, it's new paper, so I'm going to do new marker tests. And the Christmas planner, I'm going to do new, because the Christmas planners that I created for it last year, they were good guidelines, but I kind of started them later in the year, and because I DIY everything now for that, or I make everything starting sooner, and so it's changing the plan, so I'm going to create a new Christmas planner. So that's how I went through that, and now I'll show you what the new collections look like. I'll just turn that over. I got a little mark there. I need to clean my background, so I'll make that better for you guys. So there's the collections, and here is the, now I do, because I have my collections all in their own notebook, then I do have an index for them like you saw over there. I messed up there, oh well. So this is the new list after I cleaned out that list of what I want to go in the new one. Here we go, and I added on here the bullet journal quick reference guide, which you guys can get online. It's in the back. And I'm not going to show it in the video. Well, I can just show it really quick. Because to get it, it used to be you could go to Tiny Ray of Sunshine, to her website, but now it's only on the bullet journal website. So if you go to bulletjournal.com, and then there is a place where you can click to get that checklist. And you have to sign up for the email to get that now. So it's the Bullet Journal Quick Reference Guide. You can Google it, and it will take you to Tiny Ray of Sunshine's blog, but then there'll be a link there to take you to the Bullet Journal website where you can actually get that reference guide. Okay, so I have my pages marked for future index. And then this starts my 2017 financial task master list. And I had a few things to carry over and definitely need to add to that list. And I know for the bullet journal, you don't have to have saved pages in between, but I just wanted to. And also didn't want to make my list too long and unrealistic. So I went ahead and marked off a total of 3 pages for that. And then my car maintenance, so this is the same list. I did write everything out, although there are a few appointments that I've had since the last one on here. So I put a note on here, update this spread. So I'll just call the dealership where I always take my car for regular maintenance and ask them to remind me what did I do since this last appointment and what was my mileage, so I can catch that up. And I just doodled a little car there. And I just used my Tombos to put some purple or lavender in the back. I just used the side of it like that. And then I used a darker purple and just wrote in regular cursive and then outlined it. And that was with a dark purple Tombow as well. And then I just outlined it with my new Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen in 0.5, and it just gives it that look. So you'll see that look kind of throughout here. And then the next one was my AC and furnace inspection. I put update this spread as well because I paid for fall and spring. So this spring 2017, and I had the fall appointment, so I need to write down when I did that. And I've scheduled the spring appointment. Okay. And yeah, I just used some, I think this is all, no, this is some of this color is Tombow and some of it is Zebra Mild Liner, that dark blue there. Highlighter, Zebra Mild Liner highlighter. The rest is all Tombos. Okay, and this is where my pen test will go. So I will put, because I just transferred my, I just started in February my new traveler's notebook for bullet journaling. And I bullet journal in traditional 1917, Lloydstrom 1917, and other books as well, but my everyday is traveler's notebooks. So I haven't done my pen test yet, but I will be doing that very soon for these pages. And then this is where I photocopied. So I didn't want to recreate my important telephone numbers, so I photocopied them and just used some Terrifically Tacky tape. It's actually an off-brand from Tuesday Morning of Terrifically Tacky tape. And I just put them on there, and it's all people's private names and phone numbers and so forth. So I did not, can't show you that. And I just wanted to write these, I wanted to have these lists because I know we save everything on our cell phones rather now, but if you lose it, I mean, it's just, you know, it's not fun to not know someone's number and you really need to reach them. So I wanted to keep that. And I didn't do a fabulous job, but I do have an old-timey telephone there for a little doodle action. And then this is just continuing that, the phone numbers. And then these are miscellaneous things to do, which some of those were private. So, and I use that same technique and style with the Tombos and the Faber-Castell pen. And then this is a cleaning master list. And these stickers, this sweep and mop sticker here and dust the furniture sticker here come from my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop. And so there's a cleaning master list, which I will add to. And then this is where I'm going to put my new list of performance and audition song lists, okay? And on this one, I did that same technique, except I didn't do the background with a different color. Okay, and then this is my watch list with the kind of a little doodle of a old-timey television there. And so I've got my TV and online list and my YouTube list, and you can kind of see what I like to watch and a few of my favorite YouTubers there. And then this is where the marker tests will go, where I will do my Tombos and any other markers that I buy, and I might do my highlighters here as well. And this is all Zebra Mildliner highlighters, except I went over this with the title with the, what did I use? With one of my favorites, which is a Pilot G2. That was probably a 0.5. And then this is where I will start my Christmas planner, and I'm not sure how many pages I will need for that. And that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some ideas on how to go about transferring your collections from one bullet journal to the next one. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to reach 1,200 subscribers this year, and when I reach 1,000, I will do a big giveaway. I was at 768 this morning. All right, anything you guys can do to help with that would be awesome. Tell your friends and family. And I want to remind my subscribers that you get a special discount in my Lucinda Dory, from my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop. And that discount will be in the comments below. And until next time, everyone, happy planning.